Hey, what's up everyone? Today's video is going to consist of a quick guide on how to defeat the recruiter. This manhunt mission went live today. We're able to track down the prime target now, and this is it at Camp White Oak. So obviously a few spoilers in this video, but if you need to know how to defeat him, I'm going to go over that. But then I'm going to go over who the recruiter is and give you some information on that. At the end of the video, I just got a happy Christmas message to the whole community. So stick around to then if you want to hear that. Now, I did this earlier for a Let's Play on my GC Rock Plays channel, and I kind of explained the mechanics of this mission quite well as I'm going through it. So we're just going to start with an edit from that video. When we go out, we want to make a right, and the key to get this first bit done easy is to not kill all the ads that spawn. So there's loads of ad spawns throughout the area, and if you leave one alive, they won't spawn. The other spawns won't spawn. It makes this so much easier, okay? Because it's a bit of a nightmare otherwise. So I head to the right here. This is going to trigger a spawn to our left. And we're going to just head down these steps. So just take out a couple of them. So get me ACR out. We'll have a look at who's about. We want to keep one alive, though. So any rusher we can kill, because they're going to rush us. There's this red one over there. He's probably okay to keep alive. And we'll take out this purple one. So we've left one ad alive from that spawn. We're going to keep him alive, and we're going to go and do the weak spots now. And with the decoy, make sure you have a decoy on. This is going to make things a bit easier again, because you've got the sniper turret and lots of stuff going after you. That's a dreadful throw. Did I get it? I think I did. So that's out. We'll get this weak spot done over here. You got two weak spots right away. You got one right, one left, which can be done in any order. So we're just doing the right one first now. Do need to keep an eye on that ad. You know, he's still alive. He's going to be shooting you. But once our first weak spot's taken care of, we can then switch. The third weak spot and fourth weak spot won't appear until you've done... Oh, the door's still open from where we spawned out of. Won't appear until you've done the others. So you got to do these first two to get the third one to appear, and then the third one to get the last one to appear. So the left side is done there. Notice how I'm having no ad spawn. Still just that red guy. We've got another decoy now, so we're going to use that to our advantage. And this would have revealed another weak spot, which is just here. And then with that done, that reveals another one, which is just here. And then once that's done, we still got that ad alive. We want to, like, get out the way now. Not killing that ad. And we can't do no damage to the recruiter right now, okay? So once you've done all weak spots I've just shown you in that clip, the recruiter's going to spawn. And as I just said, you can't do damage right away. And you kind of want to find a good position. So we've kept that ad alive still. We're not going to kill that ad. That'll prevent further spawns. If you kill him, more ads are going to spawn, making it much more difficult. And you just want to start shooting the recruiter. It'll show that he is immune. I've took this spot here where the left weak spot was first of all. And it kind of worked okay. I imagine there's better areas though. So good luck finding them. The recruiter can rush you up here and potentially the ad, but lucky enough the ad stayed away from me. Keep throwing your decoy out. But once you've shot the recruiter and you found out that, you know, you can't do damage to him, you're going to get this deactivated network time come up, and you just got to wait for this to tick down. It's currently in the top left corner there. It's at 19 seconds. Once this is up, you and the hunter are both going to get electrocuted, and that's when you can do some damage. So we're just waiting for that time to go down. Now we're on 7 seconds. We're just waiting for that. Keeping an eye out on that other ad to make sure that they don't flank us or get close to us. Again, throw your decoy out if you need to. But once the time is up, we're going to get shocked, and we've got a little bit of a window here to get some damage in, and it is damage gated. So once you've done so much damage to the hunter, he's going to go immune again, and you're just going to repeat that same process. You get the deactivated network come back up, and you just got to make sure you stay alive again and wait for that timer to tick down. So here we go. It's about to run out again. We're both going to get electrocuted, and I'm able to do some more damage to the hunter. And it's exactly the same as before. Once I reach a certain damage threshold, he's going to go immune again. And there's 3 phases in total that you need to do of this. And we're just about to do that final phase now where we take all of his armor off. So we just got electrocuted one more time. I'm doing my final damage phase to the hunter. And then at the end of this damage phase, he goes to take a med kit. There's nothing you can do about that. And he's restored his armor to full. And you think, oh my, here we go again. However, in the comms at this point, Birdie advises you that she's got a way to deal with him and you just need to get out of there. So with that instruction, you get the clear the area objective come up on screen. I killed that red ad here. It's probably a bad idea because now loads of ads have spawned in. Maybe don't do that. But all you got to do is make your way back here up to the building that we came in to the area through. Once you get in here, it's going to trigger a cutscene where the recruiter is taken care of. And that is it. With the recruiter taken care of, you can go over to the body to recover the SHD Server. You're going to get his loot as well. And you also get one more reward, which as it pops up on screen, it says recruiter mask. I thought it was the recruiter mask, but notice it's a backpack trophy. And the backpack trophy looks like this. It is cool, but I'm a little gutted we didn't get the actual hunter mask. After that, you just need to head back to the castle settlement where you're going to speak to Birdie and you will get this cutscene where further questions are being asked, which I'm sure leads into the next season of the Division 2. I'm not going to discuss any of that now. I'm trying to limit the spoilers. However, what I'm going to discuss next is who the recruiter was and give you some background information on him. So if you don't want to know that, I'd cut the video off here. Before we do that, I just want to give a shout out to Jaspio Rage Rush. In stream recently, they said during the last Manhunt mission, the comms gave us a clue to who it was. He said, hiya G-Rock. Didn't want to spoil it for those who hadn't seen the Manhunt yet. In the last few comms, they strongly hint that the hunter is Agent Johnson. They also talk about the asset, a phone Mary had with her when she was rescued. It caused the mobile SHD server to fail, and he was asked to help fix it. He then placed more backdoors on it for Natalia Sokolova. When Vikram Malik is rescued in the next Manhunt, he'll probably find the hack and get you the intel to find Hunter Johnson. Nice twist if you ask me. And it was indeed Agent Brian Johnson. So he's never really been in the game. If you'll notice when the Division 2 came out, there's a lot of like artwork with him in. I believe he was a figurine you could purchase as well. So let's just go over the wiki page here of Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson is a member of the Strategic Homeland Division. He only appears in the E3 2018 demo of the Division 2. Like many kids growing up in Santa Cruz, Brian Johnson took up serving at an early age. Took up serving, I imagine that meant. And he was set on becoming a professional. But a bad breakup had him rashly enlisting in the Navy and later joining the police department in Baltimore, where he became a sniper with their quick response team. And he was holding a sniper in the mission we just did against him. So it's true to his wiki page. He was recruited by the Strategic Homeland Division along the way, and he spent the early days of the outbreak trying to combat the growing chaos while watching his friends succumb to the disease. In that time, Brian saw things that emotionally scarred him deeply, and he's still processing that trauma. After the outbreak, a few months ago after he got activated, Brian arrived at Fort Meade. The early days of the outbreak were hard days for Brian. All his friends in Baltimore, especially at the BPD, died, and he stayed at Fort Meade, trying to forget those terrible things. Someday, 2 Division agents arrived at the fort. They introduced them as Caleb Dunn and Heather Ward. They need help to decrypt the device, which should hold information on Mantis. Meeting Ward and Dunn was a good thing for Brian. Seeing their clear sense of mission was a huge motivation for him. He realized that there was no more time to hide and think about the bad days of the early outbreak and all the sad things happening during this time. He got back his self-confidence and his strength. He pushed aside the bad memories, and after a few days with Dunn and Ward, he was fully briefed on Mantis, and so he decided to join them on their mission. The actual trailer hints that Johnson, together with Ward and Dunn, are in New York to fight against Aaron Keener. So there we have it, Agent Brian Johnson. How many of you guessed that as well? Like Jaspio, because if you did, well done. Apparently, like I said, it was, like Jaspio said, it was hidden in the recent comms. It suggested it was going to be Johnson. How many of you picked up on that as well? A lot of you were saying Manny, a lot of you were saying Kelso. It was Brian Johnson. Were you happy with that ending? I really enjoyed that mission, by the way. I thought it was probably one of the best manhunts to date. It was awesome. And bit good we didn't get his mask. We got it as a backpack trophy, which sort of sucked. I'm gonna discuss the future of the Division in other videos of where this story is going, because there was a final cutscene and more questions are going to be asked. We'll do that separate. I just wanted to end this video today, though, with a happy Christmas message to you all. Just to echo Pony's announcement in the Discord, thank you all so much for what you give to this community. The team, the members, you're all amazing, and I hope you've had a great Christmas if you celebrated our holidays. Just thank you. I really do hope you've had a great time. The world right now, as always, really, it's never in a great place. Things seem to just be going worse, and it's, you know, how lucky we are to be in a position where we can just, I don't know, enjoy time with our families, enjoy time with our friends, gaming, getting to do what I'm doing now, making videos. We are very privileged and lucky to be in this position, and I just hope you've all enjoyed your time, and thoughts to those that are not as privileged or lucky as we are. I'm gonna do a proper announcement as I always do at the end of the year, but I did just want to do a quick message to wish you all happy Christmas and thank you all for what you do, because if anything, you give our members a release from the real world. In our Discord, we get to game together, or even we just get to make friends and chat together, and it means more than you think. So keep it up into the new year. Thank you so much for what you do for our incredible community. I really appreciate it. I'm going to end this video here, though. Happy Christmas, everyone. Thank you for watching this. Drop a comment down below. Until next time, peace out.